This place is coming like a ghost town. Bands won't play no more. Too much fighting on the dance floor. This place is coming like a ghost town.
No job to be found in this country.
Can't go on no more. The people getting hungry.
Baby, I can't wait to know. Believe me, I'll always be there. So I know I love you. I find it hard to see how you feel about me. 'Cause I don't understand you. Oh, you are yet to learn how to speak. When we first met, I will never forget. 'Cause even though I didn't know you yet, we were bound together then and forever. And to see how you feel about me. 'Cause I don't understand you. Oh, you are yet to learn how to speak. When we first met, I will never forget. 'Cause even though I didn't know you yet, we were bound together then and forever. And I could never let you go. Baby, I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me, I will always be there, so you can tell me anything and I'll listen. When we are together, there isn't anywhere that I would rather be. Three birds of a feather. I just hope you enjoy our company. It's been some time and though hard to define, as if the stars have started to align. We are bound together now and forever, and I will never let you go. Baby, I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me, I will always be there, so you can tell me anything and I'll listen. I might even know what to say, but either way, at least I'll be. Hey, baby, I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me, I will always be there, so you can tell me anything and I'll listen. We've been together for a decade now. Still every day I'm loving you more. If I could do it all again, I'd probably do it all the same as before. I don't wanna know what would have happened if I never had had your love. I didn't become myself before I met you. I don't wanna know what would have happened if I never had felt your love. Everything about you I like. We started out so fast, now we can take it slower. Love takes some time, takes a little time, so take a little time. As it ages like wine. How does it keep getting better? Every day I'll find some new way to prove the time we spend together. Simply feels good. We got a good thing going. And just when I thought that my heart was full, I found places that I never explored. You're so fascinating, I can't remember the last time I was bored. I don't wanna know what had happened if I never had had your love. I didn't become myself before I met you. I don't wanna know what had happened if I never had found your love. Everything about you I like. How does it keep getting better? Every day I'll find some new way to grow. The time we spend together feels good. How does it keep getting better? Every day I'll find some new way to grow. The time we spend together simply feels good.
Here we go indeed. Welcome to Comedy Sports on a Wednesday night. Please give it up in your own homes for your host and referee. It's Felix Janeway.
Hello out there in Comedy Sports land. Yes, the end of that music means that we are ready to play tonight's match full of comedy and fun. But first, I obviously want to say hello to everyone in the chat. Of course, we have Siobhan here. Hello, Siobhan. Always nice to see you. We got Jay. Yeah, Jay. Jay has played with us a lot, and we're so pleased to have them here. We've got a pair of Ryans. I'm hoping that we might see some more. Hi, Daisy and Lucy. Really nice to see you. Beth's here. That's great. My friend Kat's here. That's really nice. My mum's here. Hi, mum. And also we got lots and lots of people from Mix Up Theatre. So let's say hello to everyone by reading their names as quick as I can. We've got Dylan, Billy, Charlie, Anna, Elizabeth, and the teacher Stuart and Kim. We've also got Milo, Strawn, Beth, Lily, Rose, Alexander, and I think there's one more person somewhere or other in there. Francisco, thank you so much for coming along. It's absolutely fantastic to see you all. I think, we've also got Joan. Joan's here. It's nice to see you, Joan. We've got Hot Storm Productions. Oh my gosh, we've got Rachel Waring. We've got lots and lots of people. Oh, DC127. Now, just so you know, direct current in the UK, you want that to be about 240 volts rather than 127, but you're very, very welcome to be here. So pleased to see you all. My name's yeah, I know, sorry everyone. My name's Rev Felix. My job here is to keep you connected to the players who are going to be on screen. We're going to have two teams, a red team and a blue team. They are going to battle for your laughs. Now, it's not all fun. We do have a couple of rules. The first rule is the brown bag foul. That means that if we see anything lewd, crude, or lascivious here, either in the chat or if any of my friends on screen say anything, then they will have to put a brown bag or something similar onto their head to pay their penance, and we will not explain why they are wearing that bag. So please keep everything nice and happy in the chat. We want Comedy Sports to be played for everyone, and we're so pleased to see families here. Meanwhile, in between, we've got Rob Cat Music joining us. Hello, it's really nice to see you. We've got Slipstream, Stephen Englander, Luke Watson. Fantastic. Really nice to see everyone. Oh, and also my dad is here, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. So that was the first rule. The second rule is the groaner foul. We say the groaner foul because it makes us really sad to hear terrible, terrible comedy. What we're trying to do today is have fun by making things up and being really spontaneous. But I know someone who might be willing to take one for the team and give us a groaner foul. It is the manager of Comedy Sports Manchester, Bron Edge. Hello.
It is. I'll be here in a second.
Okay,
I'm hearing voice only currently due to not
enough.
Pressing the right buttons, but I can give you my groaner foul while I'm
Okay,
sorting
let's
this
do
out.
it. Chat,
Okay,
brace yourself.
So I'm just clearing my throat. How does your feline shop?
Oh, I don't know, Bron. How does my feline shop?
By reading a catalogue.
Oh, no. Well, at least you didn't say using a mouse. Brilliant. That is our rules. I think there's going to be some more rules later on. But Bron, are you ready to bring on the teams?
Absolutely. Okay, please welcome to the screen your teams. We have from the red team, we've got Dalu Tirby, we've got Rob Stewart Hudson, and we have Captain Vicky Mitchum. We have the blue team, we've got Laura Brooks Smith, John Cooper, and Captain Sean Mason. And please welcome back your host and referee. It's Felix Janeway.
I felt like that needed a very gentle whistle there. What a lovely introduction. Hello, teams. How are you all doing?
Very well.
Fantastic. Let's see a face to show you how excited, show the chat how excited you are to play. 1, 2, 3, face. Okay, those are some very, very good faces. I'm pleased. It seems like they're all ready. Right, I think that what we need to do is figure out what our first game should be. And so I'm going to do a ref's coin toss. This is going to involve everyone in the teams. If you don't mind popping an order in the chat for each team, that'd be fantastic. What you're going to do is, captains, you're going to start, but we're going to see you compliment the other team one word at a time. That's what I want to see. I want to see a constructed compliment. So, Vicky, red team captain, are you ready to start to compliment the blue team?
Yes, I am, Felix.
Let's hear it.
You
are
Incredibly.
blue.
Okay, great. Fantastic. And blue team captain Sean Mason, do you think you can beat that colour-based I guess, insult.
You're
So,
Incredibly.
red.
Right.
How dare you?
What Sean has done there is use the classic improv, yes, and so I think that I'm going to give it to Vicky for originality. Yes, Red Team, you are going to start us off and choose our first game. What game do you want to play?
Oh, we would like to play Yay Boo, please.
Yay Boo, fantastic. So in the chat, what I need for Yay Boo, I don't know, let's make Bron type something stupid. What would hurt if you kicked it? That's what I want as a suggestion, something that would hurt if you kicked it. For the game of Yay Boo, what we're going to do is basically ask our two teams to say the positives and the negatives of the things that you suggest in the chat on the spot. So I'm going to make sure that they have to think really, really quickly. Let's have captains to start, and then we'll rotate through on the screen, and we're looking for some suggestions of things that would hurt to kick. Meanwhile, I'm going to have a quick look if there's anyone else I need to say hi to. I do need to say hi to Ria Torricelli. It's really lovely to see you, Ria. Owner-operator of, I want to say 2 cities. So sorry about
Jersey Shore.
Oh, I
Right,
knew
you
that.
automatically no longer allowed to ref for not
Minus
knowing.
1 point for me already. And I'm just shouting out Luke Watson. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to keep them on the spot. Vicky, you are yay in this game, and Sean, you are boo. And I want to start out by hearing things for a cactus. Yay, boo for a cactus. Go, Vicky.
You don't need to water a cactus for ages.
Yay.
You can use a cactus to pin your receipts to when you're doing your tax.
Boo. Actually, I'm calling you out already. Is that such a bad thing? That doesn't seem like a
Have you had to do your tax? It's miserable.
I mean, but the tax is the thing you don't like there, not the cactus. Blue team is rotating, which means that red team gets a point.
Ding.
And we are ready for our new one. John, this time you are yay. Captain Vicky, you stay. In fact, no, you're boo, aren't you? I would like to hear yay boos for your sister. And John, you're going to start. Off you go.
I have an older sister and she's amazing.
Yay.
I have an older sister and she's mediocre at best.
My older sister reminds me when I forget people's birthdays.
Yay.
My older sister forgot my birthday.
Oh, boo.
My sister once gave me a lift home when I was very young and drunk underage.
I am calling that out because we here at ComedySportz Manchester do not condone that sort of thing. John, you rotate, which means the Captain Vicky, you get another point, but I'm going to ask you to rotate too. Very good. Thank you, John. Okay, so we got Laura up from the blue team, and here we play. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Rob. Is that me being normal size today?
I just caught size of myself, Sin. Sorry about that.
Fantastic. Rob, you seem like you are in a mood to be boo, so you're going to be boo.
Always.
And Laura, you're going to be yay. And Laura, I want to hear the yay boos for a refrigerator from Rob Cat Music. Off you go.
it keeps your chocolate nice and cold.
No, I'm not. No. Bron has a thing about hot things in glasses. No. Chocolate should not be cold. Ketchup should not be cold. Laura, you're straight out. I'm so sorry. I'm not even giving you a
Chocolate?
chance. No, get out.
What is happening,
No,
Blue Team?
No, absolutely
It'll
not.
melt.
I am the captain now, and you are out. Go away. So sorry. Right. Ugh,
I don't know where I am anymore.
How do you gobble it all up at once? If it's freezing cold, you'll break your teeth. I am going to have Sean. You are going to be yay.
Yeah.
Rob, you are going to be boo.
Okay.
I would like to know what are the yay boos for an iron. An iron. Rob, you start. Off you go.
Am I boo?
Forget what I just said. Well,
Yeah,
I'll make
yes.
you be boo. Sean, you be yay. Go.
Okay. Ironing your clothes is incredibly boring.
Boo.
But ironing your clothes also makes them nice.
Yay.
But the thing is with ironing is none of your clothes actually really need ironing, really.
Boo.
You can use an iron when you don't have a Breville to make a toasty.
Yay.
Never iron while you're in the bath.
That is an excellent tip, but is it a boo for irons? I think not. And so let's have one more rotation. Rob, you're out. That means that the blue team gets a point. Oh, fantastic. We're seeing Dalu. Hello, Dalu. Right, Dalu, you are such a lovely person. I'm going to give you yay. And Sean, you know, what does that say about you? That you're boo. I would like to take Jay Rambo's suggestion of a horse. And Sean, you are starting. Off you go.
Horses are great because you can ride them.
Yay.
Horses make awesome noise like this.
Boo.
Wait, did we switch?
I think I'm calling a technical foul here on Dalu. So sorry. I mean, horses are a magical thing, aren't they?
Ref Felix, I just want to check. Did you give Sean boo?
I gave Sean boo, and then
But he
I let
started
him
with a yay.
Hey, I'm new at this, Bron. I'm so
Hey, no,
sorry.
I'm calling out Sean.
Yeah.
Yay!
A ref incompetence. I'm going to rotate both teams, and we're going to replay a last one.
Boo.
That is the way I'm playing this.
Let me tell you why I switched him ahead. Is because I suddenly remembered the horse from the Never-Ending Story, and that dies in the Swamp of Sadness, and it made me so sad that I automatically went boo. I went yay. Anyway, I'm going.
Yes, that still seems very, very confusing and backwards. But luckily, we got a brand new set. We got Vicky and John here, which is fantastic. And I would like to hear yay from Vicky and boo from John about your shins. So that's yay for Vicky and boo for John about your shins. Off you go, Vicky.
Your shins protect your legs from footballs.
Yay!
It's the first place you get kicked at a football match.
Boo.
If I didn't have shins, I'd be even shorter.
Yay!
If I didn't have shins, I'd not be able to stand up.
Boo. I think that's a yay, isn't it? That feels like a yay. So I am calling that round for Captain Vicky on the red team. And that is the end of the game of Yay Boo. Bron, what are the scores?
Well, I'll tell you in a second. I don't know why nothing's working properly today.
This is the irritating tech. I did it for you completely.
Right, so they got 4 points. They won 4 rounds. Blue team won 1. 1 round, no one won anything. And Comedy is winning currently.
Fantastic. Good to know that Comedy is winning. I don't know who the personification of Comedy is, so I'm going to let the red team decide whether or not they want to play or pass, first of all.
We would love to play, please.
Oh, fantastic. Blue team, go take a rest. And let's find out, what game do you want to play, Captain Vicky?
We feel like we've really got something to offer everybody today, so we'd love to play Advice Panel.
Okay, advice panel, fantastic. So Bron, in the chat, what I need is, I don't know, some exotic job titles. Let's have some objects too, why not? Yeah, that'll do for now. I'll take those. So what's going to happen is the red team are about to be endowed a character by you in the chat. And they are going to answer the questions that you have about your own life. Lots of problems, I'm sure, will turn up in the chat. And so if you want to start typing those, you're very, very welcome to do so. Let's not make them too heavy. What we want to find out is, what do all of these people have to say about the wonderful things that happen within our lives? Fantastic. So we got one straight off the bat from Beth Donald. So I'm going to take that. Dalu, I would like you to be a snake charmer, please. Snake charmer.
Okay.
Feel free to go and sort yourself out if you need to. Let's see. Oh, Rob Cat Music has given us a very good one for Captain Vicky, which is going to be a physics instructor, which I think means instructor. Physics.
Like the science.
Yes, as in the science of motion and energy. Thank you so much. Fantastic, yes. Don't forget, I am a scientist. And we got Rob Hudson. Rob Hudson, you are a moisturizer tester. That is from Catmun in the chat. Moisturizer tester. Fantastic. So the first thing that we need to do, obviously, while you are writing your problems and things that you want advice from in the chat, please, let's introduce ourselves to our snake charmer. Hello, snake charmer. Are you here?
Hello there!
Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us. What's your name, sorry?
My name is Jake. Jake the Snake Charmer.
Fantastic. Jake, it's fantastic to have you here.
I can't quite see you. Hold on. Is this on Zoom?
That's right, yes. We're using Zoom for this one,
right,
which is great for
right.
me because I do not like snakes. Let's see now. I think we've got some experts in the sciences here. Let's have a look. Fantastic. Oh, thank you for coming. Sorry, what's your name, and do you want to give us a bit of background?
Hi, I'm Mary, and I'm a physics instructor. You may not have heard of that before, but I'm going to tell you it exists, and we're gonna really look at what relatively we can do. It's like relativity, but different.
Interesting. Fantastic. And we also have an expert from the world of manufacturing and skincare. Hello, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, hi. Yeah, my name's Martin, and I'm an expert in all things dampening.
Fantastic. Sorry, what was your name again?
Martin.
Martin, lovely. So we have Jake the snake, we have Mary the physics and we have Martin the moisturizer.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the problems. Now, we've got problems in the audience. I'm going to ask them for you. The first question we've got is, my curtains don't quite meet in the middle when I close them, and isn't that frustrating? What can we do about that one, Mary?
Wow. Now, there's this thing called gravity. I'm going to show it to you.
Right.
This is a pen. It's gone. Is it magic? No. Gravity. Now, all you need to do is rehang your curtains. So instead of going this way, they go this way. And then gravity is just going to pull them right down for you. And you'll be right as rain.
Fantastic. That's great. I'm sure Jake has a very different perspective on this one, though. Jake, curtains don't close in the middle. What can we do?
Don't worry, I don't know what that physics girl was on about. I find her quite hysterical. But if I want to close my my curtains, what I tend to do is I grab a great big python, and then I wrap my curtains around it, and then that tends to hold it. It's a little bit wiggly, but it works.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't really have a snake handy. Perhaps, Martin, you definitely will have an idea about this. Curtains not closing in the middle. What can we do?
Yeah, well, when things don't join in the middle, just like the cracks in your skin, what I would advise is to get some... I've got this, it's incredible, it's from the East. And what you would do is you would smear this on your curtains. What this is, it's a special mixture of oils and fluids from the inside of an active volcano. What you do is you scoop them out with your bare hands. You really have to get in there, and what you do is you just sort of apply it very gently to the very, very edges of the curtains. Hold them together gently overnight, and with the power of thought and prayer, then your curtains should join in the centre.
Fantastic. This definitely seems like it's going to work. I have another question, actually, from Kay Bowman in the audience, who wants to know, how do you stop your neighbour from stealing your cat? Problem with cats is they're just so lovely, aren't they? Perhaps, Jake, you can start off as the animal expert for us.
How do you stop your neighbour from stealing your cat? I don't have a cat problem. Let's just say, since I moved in the area, all the cats seem to have disappeared.
My gosh. Okay, thank you so much, Jake. Martin, how do we stop those neighbours from stealing our cats?
Well, what one needs is a special sort of repellent cream. And you can get this very, very easily from any independent branch of a tree. What you need to do is scrape it from the branch of the tree, and all you do is just sprinkle it very gently over all of your cats, and it makes them stink to high heaven, and no one will go near them, you see. I've got lots of it on sale in the back of my tuk-tuk.
Oh, fantastic. That seems like it's going to work, but I'd just like to check in with our scientists. Is there anything, physics-based that can help us keep those cats in our own homes?
There absolutely is. Now, what you're going to need to do is get a spring. You're going to attach one end of that spring to your cat, to their little collar, and then you can stretch it out, and the other end of the spring you can attach to maybe like the front door or just like your chair. And then, as long as your cat doesn't go too far away, it's called Hooke's Law, the spring will always come back. Unless you go too far, the spring will be deformed. It will be deformed, and then your cat will have gone away again. So science could keep your cat close, but it could also make your cat hate you.
Science is a cruel mistress that gives and takes away. I'm not seeing that we're running out of time here, so I think I'm just going to do a quick fire round, if that's absolutely okay with the team. I'm just wondering, Martin, if you could just start us off with my pond's mucky. How do we clean that up? Linda wants to know.
Your what's mucky?
My pond is mucky.
Oh, your pond. I see. Well, what you need to do is get yourself a dipper. And again, I've got many of these for sale, at my special independent shop. Get yourself a dipper, because what you want to do is to scoop out a lot of the algae and a lot of the fish and all of the living things that actually live in there. You can put them all in a special blender, switch it on for 10 minutes. Once it's all mixed up in one, you can then put it in a pot just like this one, and you can sell it for $17.99. It's very good for the skin.
My goodness, so Linda, you're sitting on a gold mine there of moisturising goodness.
Yeah. Just don't fall in, you'll get wet.
No, exactly. Mary, Lucy in the audience is having a problem with a very, very weak child, it seems. So how is it that she can strengthen up Hope?
Well, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So what you're going to need to do is get another child that's a lot stronger, and then hopefully the balance of strength between them will balance out. I can only be very sorry that you're lumbered with such a weak child that you have to live in your house with. That's not natural selection working very well.
Absolutely, and I'm sure Hope won't take that personally at all. Jake, the snake charmer, very, very important question here from J Rambo in the chat. What sort of birthday present should they ask for next month, do you think?
Oh, what I would go for, it depends on how old are you going to be, but if you're under 18, you'll go for something like a ball python or a cornbread snake. Now, you can hold them, you can show them off, and they won't bite you. Now, if you're plus 18, what you want is an anaconda. It's bloody lovely.
Okay, I am too scared to carry on, so that is the game of advice panel. Let's say thank you to our experts. Thank you. So keep that game in the brain, because in a short moment we are going to be voting on whether we like that game or the game that we're about to see from the blue team, which is what, Captain Sean?
Well, we're going to play the game of Pecha-Kucha.
Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. So for the game of Pecha-Kucha, what we need from the chat is a suggestion of a topic for a talk or a TED Talk, something like that, that's a bit unusual. So I want an odd topic for a TED Talk. What is going to happen is our three presenters here are going to be given a PowerPoint, but unfortunately it's not the one they wrote. Instead, they're going to have to justify the presentation that comes up based on whatever random images Bron has managed to collect up together. Now, I'm hoping that there is an order. Yes, absolutely. It looks like John will be starting us off in today's talk, and all I need to do is go find out some stuff. In the meantime, if you are enjoying the show, please do give it a like and let the other people know who are coming after us which ones are the good ones and which ones are the good. By giving that one a like, give it a share, and if you happen to have spare monies and you are willing to give them over to ComedySportz, you can do so at comedysportz.co.uk/virtual, or you can go to paypal.me/CSZUK. But of course, what we really appreciate is your suggestions and you coming along. So let's have a look. I am really liking a lot of these that I'm seeing in the chat, and I'm trying to decide what I want. So we've got a few. We've got Robcat Music suggesting new careers for football players. Seems very fun. DC127, How to Think, a very meta title. I like that one a lot. Matt Russell's talking about hair dye. Oh my gosh, I think I like that. Yes, we are taking Matt Russell's suggestion of hair dye. This is going to be a talk on hair dye. Blue team, you have 3 minutes, and once you see the pictures, off you go.
Okay, so let me talk to you about hair dye. Hair dye is something that we put in liquid and is various brightly different colours to make it very exciting, so you look a bit like a peacock when you're walking around with brightly coloured dyed hair.
Of course, the squirrel has dyed their own hair. You see they have grey there. They do not want the grey. They're trying to look younger than they really are. And they're going to have to dye their hair in many colours.
Many colours that you will find and that are inspired by, of course, the colours in nature, like cheese and tomato, like yellow and red and greens that are particularly good both in food and in hair. But of course, don't put hair in food.
Your friends will tell you when your hair is a rubbish colour, and they will suggest maybe you colour it in with a pencil or a pen, or perhaps it should be sharper hair or of a bigger scale. If your friends do not like your hair, they will tell you to rub it out with an eraser.
Of course, if you live in a black and white world like Corky the cat, then having brightly coloured hair isn't an option for you, and you can only really have either white hair or black hair or variations of grey. Now, this was popular in the 30s, 40s and 50s and stopped around about the 60s when colour came into people's lives.
Hello, I'm Laura. I'm here to say that the thing you want to know about this is look at this beautiful cartoon. Absolutely wonderful. The best thing about this cartoon, I said to myself, was the best thing about cartoons is just how they show you true life. Look at this, true life. It's me, Laura Brooke-Smith.
Of course, your hair can have an outer layer, but another colour underneath. We all want a bit of that pie, don't we? We all want our hair to be better than it is.
Politicians like to have brightly coloured hair so they can be voted for. See this man who works for the Aberdeen Standards Investment. His hair's not brightly coloured, and that makes him look very boring indeed. Imagine if his hair was green.
Like this, where all of these people are dyeing their hair. Many different colours of hair to make themselves look younger. All of those people in their late 70s to 80s. But now they look like 12-year-olds.
12-year-olds, of course, aren't allowed to dye their hair colour, particularly sportsmen, because it's distracting. There was a rule brought in stopping it.
Now, you will see the most popular colours of hair. There is yellow, the burnt orange, a blue, a slightly darker blue, and grey. Yes, some people wanting to seem older are now dyeing their hair grey.
I'm going to call it there. The most popular hair colours obviously being blue or darker blue. Fantastic. Now, you might have noticed in that round, we had no Laura Brooke-Smith at all. And I don't even know if we still have got a Laura Brooke-Smith. Oh, we have. Fantastic.
I think she's just returning.
Which is great.
It's Laura!
Hey, welcome back, Laura. Now, Laura... Stop flapping, Laura. Don't worry. Everything's good.
I went for a walk and then I was at work and I just didn't know what to do and now I'm here.
But don't you worry, Laura, because you know, we missed out on Laura and everyone in the chat loves Laura. So, rest of the blue team, you can go away. Laura, you're just going to do a 2-slide Pecha Kucha all on your own about... what do reindeers do in March? Just you, Laura. Off you go.
So, reindeers in March, do you know what they do? They get married, you know? It's a beautiful time of year. The spring is sprung, but they don't just get married everywhere. Anyway, they get married in the Jurassic time, you know? Get yourself some grass and some fire and go absolutely mental. Go on a train abroad to Birmingham. It'll be so exotic you won't know what to do with in winter.
Well done, Laura. Thank you for the tiny game of mini Pecha Kucha. Let's all come back. Thanks, Laura. You've done really well there. It sounds like you've had a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so everyone back. We would like you to please vote in the chat. Did you like the red game of advice panel, or did you enjoy the 2 Petra Coochers you just had with guest Vicky there? Captain Vicky, thank you so much for stepping forward. You are going to get a point for your team.
I'm surprised anybody noticed.
It's only because I've got my glasses on very.
Why is not?
The Americans usually get us confused anyway, so it's fine.
Very, very fair. So in the chat, what we're doing at the moment is gathering together those votes. We're going to count up the votes, and I guess that's my job now. Oh no, this used to be Bron's job. And in the meantime, we're going to have a good think about the next games. Laura, what happened there?
So I've moved house, and the internet lies and says it's really good when it's not.
I mean, Wi-Fi signal all the way from New York. You know, there was always a chance it was going to go wrong.
I know. It's Leeds. They moved Leeds during the pandemic to New York State, and so now this is where I am.
Welcome to Leeds, though. That's near me, which is brilliant.
Yes.
And in the meantime, we've managed to get some votes in the chat. Matt Russell really trying to wind you guys up by saying Vicky and Laura aren't the same person. It is, in fact, Vicky has multiple personalities, and we're not entirely sure if Laura is actually a human. So what have we got? We got a blue, a red, a red. We got 3 reds from Steve M, but that counts as just the one. Daisy is saying blue. We got mix up blue, blue, red, red, red. Red and red. Oh, 2 blues. The last one. Oh, I'm calling it for the blue with Siobhan's vote. So what are they going to be, Bron?
Very close then. 5 points to the blue team. An extra point for the red team for Vicky's assist. So that's 6 to 5.
Because our team technically played Petra Kucha twice, does that not mean we get twice as many points?
No, you're lucky you're not getting half as many points because, well, 2/3 of the points because only 2/3 of you played the game.
Oh no, we just got a load of extra red votes.
I know, but that's where the game.
Where were you? Where were you?
No, they're clearly not keen enough. I realise Mix Up
Well, I think Mix Up Theatre is diverting their chat into our chat.
Yeah, it seems like Mix Up Theatre have a
Should I
lot
just
of
give them a
votes to
bonus
count
point?
up. Yeah, go on. We'll give them a
I've
Mix Up
gone.
Theatre bonus. That's the way that one's going to work.
Kid, I don't know if you can all hear me, but I apparently have disappeared.
You're frozen like
hello.
this.
Hello, do I look great?
You do. You look fantastic.
I was just going to offer an extra point just for the red team, just to make
Yeah,
Mix Up
let's
Theatre
do
good.
that.
We'll
We'll
take
Mix
it.
Up Theatre point. What does that make points now?
That's 6 all.
Well, that's rubbish. I'm going to let Laura, because she's had a sad time, pick whether or not. No. Yes. Do you want to play? No, I'm going to ask the captain. Sean, play or pass?
We're going to pass.
Okay, fantastic. You take a rest then, blue team. Meanwhile, red team, you need to play your game. What game are you going to play?
We are going to play Hot Bell, and we are happy to take a point if we get it right, and we're not so happy, but we will lose a point if we get it wrong.
Oh my gosh, great. The red team is going to play Hot Belt Extreme Edition, which means that what we need in the chat is a load of answers to trivia questions. Anything you might see around about on, Jeopardy or anything like that. Any answer to a question, and we're looking for works of art, sculptures, paintings. We're looking for places. We're looking for famous celebrities, maybe. All sorts of things like that. And meanwhile, this does take quite a while, I will explain the game. Who is going to be guessing in the game of Hot Bell?
I am going to guess.
Okay, fantastic. Now, we all know that Daniel is very popular in giving the questions here in Hot Bell. We absolutely love the game of Hot Bell. The way that it works is Vicky will eventually turn around, doesn't need to do it right now, and she will be guessing clues given by Rob and Dalu, 1 word at a time. It's going to get a little bit brain melty as we go. And for everyone that Vicky correctly identifies from whatever nonsense clue comes out of their mouths, she will get a point for the team. And anyone that she gets wrong, unfortunately, that's a -1 for that team. So it's a bit of a game changer. And I'm noticing that the game's very level at the moment.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
feel like this could be the making of us or the absolute disaster.
Fair enough. Now, if can just invite the blue team back. I don't know if you know, team, but this is my very first time reffing. And I've actually been leafing through the rules. I don't know if you're aware of 185 rules here at ComedySportz for matches. And I found an obscure rule which says that all players must be wearing socks. So I just want to check that everyone is, obeying the rules here. Just checking. Yeah, great, lovely, good. Yes, there we go. Sean, you're not feeling very bendy over there.
I'll be back in a second.
Like, thank you. We've had plenty enough food now. It would seem that Captain Sean is not obeying the rules. Laura, what do you have to say?
I just read in the chat that your mother says that Virgin Media Wi-Fi wasn't very good in your experience, and that is what I'm on, Linda. So on that note, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I am not the greatest fan of that particular place. Fantastic. It looks like we're getting ready to share these. So, Vicky, if you can turn yourself around. Fantastic. Vicky's turned around so that she cannot see what is about to go on the screen, which Bron is about to share for us, which are the 10 clues. I'm going to try really hard not to read them out, which is obviously the first thing that comes to the mind. Fantastic. So I'm noticing that has gone into the chat as well, so that you can all watch along and see what Dalu and Rob get up to. Hopefully, Dalu and Rob, are you okay? Have you got everything you need?
We've got those answers, yes. Whether that's everything we need is a separate question.
Then Bron has got rid of those. Vicky, you can turn around whenever. And I'm going to give you exactly 3 minutes for the game of Hot Bell. Begin.
Where
Do
you
go
to
cut
your
hair? Ding!
Hairdresser.
You're not having that.
What
Age
is
less
than
43.
42.
Hey!
Well done. 1 point.
who
Is
the
man
who
is
not
the worst.
at
Being
a
something.
singer.
Ding!
Bruce Springsteen.
Absolutely not. Minus 1 point.
Where
Do
you
walk.
through
Ding!
Tunnel.
Minus 2 points.
what
Team
play
in
Old
Trafford. Ding!
Manchester United.
Yay!
Hey. Minus 1.
which
Song
was
called
a
You only have 1 minute. Are you
Ding! We'll go into the next one.
Minus 2.
Taylor Swift.
next one. These
People
can
save
aeroplanes.
Air traffic controllers.
No.
No.
Who
is
the
greatest.
Usain Bolt.
Minus 3. 30 seconds.
which
Band
had
5
You're not having that one. 20 seconds to get the last one.
where
did
father
Christmas
live.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
a traditional game of Hot Bell. Now, I will say that there is a typo in the list, and I can see why Rob was a little bit confused.
There is, but I did correct it and send him the correction. So
Fair.
I'm not,
All
I'm
right,
not
well then-
accepting
I'd already photographed the first one.
I see. Well, in that case, yeah, absolutely no sympathy for you whatsoever, Rob. I believe that was minus 4.
Right, here we go. So the red team got 3 correct.
Oh yeah, well done, red team.
And then they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wrong.
Oh,
Well,
So changing the scores to 6-2.
well, the red team did indeed play a game, and we appreciate it. Go away, please. Blue team, why don't you come back and see if you can manage not to lose yourself 4 points somehow? Oh,
Linda
Rob, I'm gonna let you-
recommended. Linda
Yeah.
recommended BT, and I've written down check out BT prices. So thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Linda.
I really appreciate this conversation you're having during the match with my mother.
Can I just apologise, Ref? So earlier you asked about socks. My internet cut out, so I wasn't able to show
is that
you.
right? Okay, let's see.
So obviously I've got my smiley blue face socks on,
Right.
which you can't see. There you go. Can you there?
Yes, yeah.
It works
uh-huh.
much better. There.
Looking great.
There.
I've got my Chewbacca
Ah.
socks on.
Right.
Uh,
yes. Uh-huh.
My Rick and Morty socks.
Okay.
And my ComedySportz socks. So
I mean, those are all fantastic socks, but unfortunately, the rules do say wearing a pair of socks. If you are wearing 5 socks, and I'm not even sure about the other foot, then I'm afraid no, still not obeying the rules there, and a well-deserved point off. But thank you so much for giving it a go. I love those. Also, I noticed in the chat, Lucy asking if I am wearing socks. I am. Because I knew I would ask.
How
I
can
know.
you even do that with your leg?
I'm a wee bit bendy me. Anyway,
Like
that's a
somebody
whole lot.
else's.
That was terrifying.
Watch out if I do both. Oh. Right then, blue team, what are you playing, for goodness sake?
we're going to play 3 corners.
Oh, brilliant. Lovely. You're going to put an order in the chat, and I am going to ask for a few different things from the chat. Let's have a relationship you've never seen on TV. Again, I'm doing this so that Bron has to type silly things. What is an object you could hide in your armpit? And, oh, I don't know. Why am I keeping my hair long? Those are things that I want. So we're about to see. I'm noticing that Bron is really having a think about that one. What we're going to see is 3 separate scenes here. So we're going to have Sean and Laura playing a scene, and then Laura and John will play a scene, and then John and Sean will play a scene, inspired by your suggestions. Bron has been very, very lazy. So what I'm looking for are things that are going to inform those scenes, and then what we're going to do is cycle through each of them. So we'll see all 3 on there. Lucy, no, I don't do yoga, but I never mind. I was about to admit, well, when I was younger, I did used to bite my toenails, which definitely helped with that. I know, terrible. It's so bad. Okay, great. So I am going to inform Sean and Laura, thank you for being on the screen. Your suggestion is going to be hippies from the 60s. That's from Rob Cat Music there. I like that one a lot.
Okay.
Now, Laura and John are going to play a scene which is inspired by... We've been a bit mean to Hope, so let's use the word hope. So hope is going to be your suggestion there. And finally, John and Sean, I am going to take the suggestion from DC127 of mushroom. Mushroom is informing your scenes. So let's cycle one more time and hear what those are. Sean and Laura.
We're hippies from the 60s, man.
Excellent. Change. Laura and John.
Hope.
Hope, lovely. And change. We got John and Sean.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Mushroom. Fantastic.
Which
And
I must not confuse with the other scene.
Fantastic. I think I'm going to keep John and Sean, if that's all right, with the suggestion of mushroom. Whenever I blow my whistle, they are going to have to do the next scene. It's a bit of a mind bender because everyone's in 2 scenes. Are you ready, Blue Team?
Yes.
Then begin.
Would you like a breakfast mushroom? They're very wide.
That's what I look for in my food is width.
I can do you a breakfast mushroom, and it can have cheese in it, and it'll fill you up for the whole day.
Wait, is this the only vegan option you have? A mushroom with some cheese, which isn't vegan?
We have mushroom with cheese or cheese with mushroom.
Can I just have mushroom with mushroom?
Rotate.
Yeah, man. Just chilling, just feeling the vibe.
Just relaxing to some Beatles beats, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just really revolutionary, man. I think that maybe we should start our own cult.
What?
Start our own. You, me, a few other people. We'll just go into the woods, just rediscover.
Whoa, can we call it self-help? And can we live on a sanctuary instead of a cult ground?
Whoa,
Rotate.
you are.
I give up. We're never going to get out of this well.
It'll be fine, all right? It's going to be all right. Your muscles get in there, a few more curls, and we can climb out there like Spider-Man. You can do it. I believe in you.
Rotate.
I've got no muscles in my arms.
Right. So that's the breakfast option. What's
Yes.
the dinner option?
The dinner option, sir, is mush and cheese. That's French for
Mushroom and cheese. It's mushroom and cheese, isn't it?
Rotate.
So basically, you've got to hand me all your money because I make your life better.
Yeah. Whoa. I mean, you're really just the vibe is very capitalist and very square.
No, because your money ties you to things where you should really be tied to each other. And so
I'm strong enough. We can go for it.
it's all right. Okay. Let's do this. Go.
Rotate.
So, what's the evening meal? I mean,
The evening meal, sir. Oh, you're in luck. We've got a special on the evening meal. It's
mushroom and cheese.
Sean, you've been brown bagged. Rotate.
I should have escaped, man.
Hey, look. I think this is a pyramid scheme.
No, I just need to leave. I just need to leave.
Rotate.
we're out.
I'm calling it there. Well done. So, I'm just calling brown bag from the chat over here, and as I kind of mentioned, if it's gone twice, we're not going to explain it. So, Sean, I'm afraid you're going to have to play the last game with something on your head. I know it's very tempting for us to explain it, but I don't want to ask that question.
Well, I'll use these free socks.
Fantastic. Red team, come back. That is the end of our second round of mixing up. So what we need now is a vote between red and blue. Red on a blue. Did you like Red's game of Hot Bell, in which they got more wrong than they got right? Or did you enjoy blue team's mind melting game of three corners? Three corners. So that is what we are voting on now. Is it red or blue? Meanwhile, we're going to have a good look at Sean sorting himself out. And there is a lot of question as to whether this is a brown bag, whether it's a groaner. I don't care. I've seen it in the chat twice. I'm not playing this game. So how are you doing there, Sean?
Oh, it doesn't like that, does it?
It's very difficult to cover your face in socks, it turns out. Who knew? There we go. This is looking great. I feel like this is suitable punishment for whatever it was that Sean did. And actually, in general, I feel like I'm well aware of.
Sean looks a bit like a dog I once had.
Oh, what was his name?
Sean.
Oh, right. Well, that makes sense. Fantastic. While we are waiting for those votes to come in, it's a really good time just to mention, again, that it's really nice if you like the videos that you like, and if you're willing to share, if you know any families who are ready to do something a little bit different with their evenings, then please do share the videos. It's absolutely fantastic. If you want to donate, you can do so at comedysportz.co.uk/virtual, or you can go to paypal.me/CSZUK. Now, I am realizing Paul Mix Up Theatre has got some excellent suggestions that I'm definitely using in the next game. And Mixed Up Theatre, well, if you're watching right now, might as well collect together some things. Let's make sure you're saying some things, because I know you've got a lot of people to manage. Okay, it's time for me to start counting some votes. We got red, red, red. We got 2 blues, 3 blues, a red, a red, a red. I really like the confused look on Vicky's face. We all enjoy that.
That's just all the time.
Fantastic look. It's background, but we love it. We got 2 more reds, a red and a red and a red. So I think I'm calling this game for the red team. 5 points to the red team, please, Bron. And let's have a look at the shores when you read it.
Was that red team?
It was red team.
Oh, there we go. 7-5 now.
Oh my gosh.
7-5
is fantastic. And so we go into our final round. And as it's 7-5, red team, you get to choose the final game. What game would you like to play to finish?
Oh, we'd like to play Bad Movie, please.
Okay, fantastic. Great. So as I mentioned in the chat, we're going to need lots and lots of things. We want to hear about things you might buy in a shop, things you might find in a charity shop. That's always a very eclectic space. Things you might find on the floor on your way to those shops. Absolutely anything along the way. And we are going to play a game of Bad Movie. Sean is looking absolutely fantastic, which I'm so excited about. So what's going to happen is the teams are going, well, each individual player, in fact, is going to say when they have a joke for the suggestion that we take. I'm going to make them come up with them as quick as possible. I will call on them, and when I call on them, they hear a top quality joke. If we like it, then Bronny's going to give it a point. If we don't like it, then there's going to be no points assigned. And the Groenefeld is suspended for this match, this game, because it is a crazy game of terrible, terrible jokes. Fantastic. Is everyone ready for a game of Bad Movie?
Yes.
Hey. Look at Bron. So nice.
I was just showing off Matt Russell's cat, who just sent me this picture of.
Wait, Matt Russell's cat sent you the picture.
Well, how else would I get a picture of a cat? Oh, he has 2 cats.
It was just before it pushed the phone off the table.
I wonder if Matt's cat has a more catty name than I do, or whether, like, maybe it's got a normal name like Greg, and I'm the one here called Felix. I don't know. Right, we've got enough. I've talked enough. We've got some excellent suggestions, and we are going to play a game of Bad Movie. The first suggestion is Socks. Off you go. Socks. Vicky.
I saw a really bad movie about socks the other day.
Oh, how bad was it?
It was just really, really cheesy.
1 point. Rob.
I saw a really terrible movie about socks the other day.
Oh no, how bad was it?
The dialogue was really complicated. It just impaired my enjoyment.
1 point. Sean.
I saw an artistic film about socks the other day.
Oh, how artistic was it?
I didn't really get it. It was very odd.
Hey, 1 point. Dalu.
I saw a bad movie about socks the other day.
Oh, how bad was it?
Terrible, Felix. Lots of holes in it.
Oh, yeah. Laura.
I saw a really bad movie about socks the other day.
How bad was it?
It was Pippi Longstocking, and it's not even about socks.
What? That's terrible. Dalu, go on.
I saw a bad movie about socks the other day.
How bad was it, Dalu?
It was terrible. It was about a sock broker.
I'm giving it, but my gosh, it was a terrible, terrible joke. Let's see. I would like to hear about the bad movies about sheriff's badges from Beth Donald. Sheriff's badges. Rob.
I saw a really bad movie about sheriffs the other day.
Oh, how bad was it?
Oh my, it was terrible. Oh my, sheriff.
I'll take it.
That's one for the kids.
Laura.
I saw a really bad movie about sheriffs the other day.
How bad was it?
Well, the cinema layout was weird. It was all right, all right, all right.
Hey. John,
I saw a really bad movie about sheriffs the other day.
how bad was it?
It was really hard for me to marshal any kind of enthusiasm for it.
Hey, Sean, I'm trapping you in the box.
Oh, it's a
and
really good one.
Oh, well, tough. I want to hear your joke about a bad movie about rats. Rats, please.
I saw a really bad movie about rats the other day.
Yes, how bad was it?
Well, they're all on a sinking ship. It was Titanic.
I'm giving you it. You can have 2 points for that one. Laura,
I saw a really bad movie about rats the other day.
how bad was it?
It was plagued with bad reviews.
Hey, Vicky,
I saw a really bad movie about rats the other day.
how bad was it?
I can't believe I went. It felt like a trap.
Hey, Rob,
I saw an alright movie about rats the other day.
how all right was it?
Well, most of it was terrible, but the story was quite incisive.
Hey, Dalu,
I saw a bad movie about rats the other day.
how bad was it?
It was terrible, but I really like the ending. Forgive. Rats all, folks.
Hey, now Sean, I'm going to give you 3 points if you can still remember your sheriff's joke.
I saw a really bad movie about sheriffs the other day.
How bad was it?
Well, I don't know what the cameraman was doing. He didn't shoot the sheriff, but he did shoot the deputy.
Hey, very, very good. Definitely worth 3 points. I would like to hear a bad movie about dead poets. Dead poets. Vicky,
So a really bad movie about dead poets the other day.
how bad was it?
I should never have joined the society.
Hey, Laura,
I saw a really bad movie about dead poets the other day.
how bad was it?
Terrible. Nobody moved. They were all dead.
Yeah. And John,
I saw a really bad movie about dead poets the other day.
how bad was it?
He lay on the floor horizontal and had a very hard time stanza-ing up.
Hey, yeah, poetry construction. I'm going to take a couple more. Hey, Han Solo. This one is mostly for Sean, if we're completely honest. Bad movies about Han Solo, please. Han Solo. Go on, Rob.
I saw a really bad movie about Han Solo the other day.
Oh, really? How bad was it?
Well, the first cut was shot first.
Hey, traditional. Laura,
I saw a really bad movie about Han Solo the other day.
how bad was it?
Well, I said I loved it, but my boyfriend just went, I know.
Hey, is that Han Solo, Sean?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Sean, what's your bad movie?
A really bad Disney. I saw a really bad Disney movie about Han Solo the other day.
Oh, yes, how bad was it?
It was frozen. It was frozen in carbonite.
Hey, and I'm calling that the end of the game. Woo, thank you all. Brilliant. Really.
That was a good.
Yeah, I know. I gave Sean a lot of gifts there, and I don't really know why. I think it's because I made him look really stupid.
This is
worth
my
mentioning
house.
that on the screen at the moment, you are seeing an advert for a very interesting program that's going to play tonight on BBC One at, I believe, 9 o'clock. And it stars our good colleague Dalu. Hey, the brand new game
Which
show.
one's Dalu?
I think he might be not the lady. Really fun game show, brand new thing. We like to support Dalu. Please do watch it if you would like to. And hopefully we'll see him again later on. Okay, so is that giving you enough time, Bron, to do some counting?
Yeah, it just sounded really ominous. Hopefully we'll see him again.
He might get swallowed up by the BBC.
It'll be too good for
He's going to be famous after this.
Yeah.
He might.
His house is the haunted one.
It turns out Dalu ends up hosting all the quiz shows. All right,
You
Bron.
all want to rewatch my episode of Tipping Point that I win? You can do that as well.
Well,
Fantastic.
spoilers.
And Rob's been on 8 out of 10 cats. What else is going on? Are we all there? Bron was in Shaun
I
of the
was in
Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, lovely, great.
let
I
me
was an
have
extra in
this.
Sherlock Holmes.
Wait.
John's
Anyway,
written a lot of poetry.
that's everyone's homework until
Brilliant.
Saturday's show is to
That's
go and
true.
watch everything we've been in.
That's true. John has written a fantastic comic as well, Distance, well worth checking out. Okay, I'm going to stop mentioning everyone's things and find out how this match ended. Bron, show us the points.
Okay, here we go then. Right. With anyway, the red team, They scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points, making it 17-5. The blue team, however, scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It makes it a blue team win.
Oh.
Well done, blue team. You should be very pleased with yourselves.
Very well done, blue team. I mean, you're looking so handsome. Do you have a quick victory speech, Sean?
We are very blue. I think the red team put it better at the start. I can't remember the exact words. That would have been an amazing callback in my head.
And Captain Vicky, what excuse do you have for your team losing?
I can't believe we played Hot Bell.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us here.
Plethora of points.
Thanks for joining us here on ComedySportz. If you have enjoyed the match, please do give it a subscribe so you can watch some future ones. You can even press the bell. I understand that means something. But otherwise, it's goodbye from us here at ComedySportz, and let's play us out, Bron.
All right, let's give it up for the losing team. It's Dalu Tibby. 1 o'clock on BBC. Sorry, 9 o'clock on BBC One. Rob Stewart Hudson and Captain Vicky Mitchum. We got our blue team winners. We got Laura Brooke Smith, John Cooper, and Captain Sean Mason. You had referee Felix Janeway. And this been me, I'm Bron. See you on Saturday at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. Bye.